I reach the top, chastisement is equal to pressure. I ain't gonna never stop. Let's go. Choice, either go against the grain or come and serve the Lord. A journey of 1,000 miles begin when you start. Gotta move like a man, but it takes some heart. Throwing shade on my name, that's the easy part. I'm walking through this flaming furnace, there's a reason for it. God is my witness, I'm just trying to get the kingdom. I know Satan's in the midst, he just departed for a season. Used to be that high head, looking for a reason. That's a thorn in my flesh, I don't think that spirit leaving. Don't misunderstand me, I'm humbled by the scriptures at the doorstep of my trying to get that wisdom. Running in this race, many fake when they get winded. I just catch my second breath and keep it pushing to the finish. No pressure. Trying to bring us down low, but inside us, all that pressure brings sometimes. We'll find a big goal where his stars, and we'll never go forward. Bring it on. Ever been hit by a massive amount of energy? A wave of heat, light, air and pressure together, amazingly. It's only gonna take about an hour to finish, not days or weeks. Now sit and listen to my job description while a laser speaks. You thought it wouldn't happen, now it's over. Die and bleed, you gon' run in bunkers? Now we playing hide and seek. But the Lord thy God shall deliver them unto thee and destroy them with a mighty destruction presumptuously. That's how we feel it, no limit, Master P. You're sworn by flying objects, you see how my master be. On the left and right side, more than millions of casualties. War torn, battle ready, Maccabees, time to get rid of pests. Here comes the true exterminator, find a tombstone. Get pile drive, Undertaker, better choose a side. Ain't nothing sweet, no now or later, or get burned alive while holding that fence like the Terminator. Oh Lord, I know you hear me screaming. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Image of the beast. I can take lies no more. Hey, Jesus Christ the King. Burn up in the sword on them. Hey, Black Messiah, pray the fire. Time to roll on them. Hey, burn the image of the demon that they forced on us. Hey, I ain't gon' lie. All these niggas gon' die. All these niggas gon' fry. Ain't no point in asking why. Right here before your eyes. False image on the rise. Took our sight, made us blind. Now we back on the grind.
Why you wanna take my life? No matter what you do, look at, I will never lose, nigga. You can never take my light. I had to change my mind to break that side. I had to regain my sight. Edomites taught me lies about my life. No wonder why things ain't right. No wonder why things ain't. I ain't gon' lie. All these niggas gon' die. All these niggas gon' fry. For playing around with that fire. You think it's fine, you having fun. You playing around with your life. I treat my Bible like a gun. I load it up, then go fire. Like, what is you talking about? Destroying the people for profit. These Christians, these niggas who lying, we point them out. We really out here doing work in the streets all the time. All you do is run your mouth. Hear the truth when it's coming out. We ain't playing no more. We killing the ploy. We seeking the Lord, cause we know that Christ coming back to destroy the
image of the beast. I can take lies no more. Hey, Jesus Christ the King. Burn up in the sword on them. Hey, Black Messiah, pray the fire. Time to roll on them. Hey, burn the image of the demon that they forced on us. Hey, I ain't gon' lie. All these niggas gon' die. All these niggas gon' fry. Ain't no point in asking why. Right here before your eyes. False image on the rise. Took our sight, made us blind. Now we back on the grind.
Right there, the difference in dreams and nightmares. Depicting the king as a white man. We traded the peace for the night tears. I got visions of him holding whips, loading us onto the ships, cutting off noses, lips, and hold hands with the fingertips. If I didn't have enough cotton pick, how that damage your ego? Controlling your mind, Magneto. Kiss a cross for the son of Rodrigo. He's Spanish, but he ain't your amigo. Thought I did it, that was illegal. Gotta clip the wings of the ego. Yeah. Caught a demon in a lie. About to set his ass on fire, we coming for all of the smoke. I'm a side, ain't wanna provoke, but he laugh at the pastors and popes. Silly Christian, yo, Jesus a joke. We the Jews, the food on the rope. This religion ain't give me no hope. Play the dragon, the sword to his throat. Time to change, just pass the remote, the ghost. Whoa.
Image of the beast. I can take lies no more. Hey, Jesus Christ the King. Burn up in the sword on them. Hey, Black Messiah, pray the fire. Time to roll on them. Hey, burn the image of the demon that they forced on us. Hey, I ain't gon' lie. All these niggas gon' die. All these niggas gon' fry. Ain't no point in asking why. Right here before your eyes. False image on the rise. Took our sight, made us blind. Now we back on the grind.
Straight up terrorists that's going out killing our people wholesale, and nobody's trying to connect the dots. That's why they're not talking. Where's the ADL at? Where the bastards at? Where's all of this protection of blacks and all this?
Where were you when Sergio Blame was in the news? Where were you when George Bush get the blues? Where were you when they killed Shane Carter? Where were you when they slayed all the martyrs? ADL, Canary Mission, SBS, BBC, Greenback, Martyr Rice, Millstein, Black Dog. There's a whole bunch of red devils steady talking shit, acting like they love my people, but they really counterfeit. Take a look at their resume, see if they legit. It's a lot of bodies dropping, we ain't seen them demons yet. Like, where you was at? Where you was at when they killed Tamir Rice? Where you was at when they killed Dante Wright? They drop our bodies when they see us shining bright. So we strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Take flight and become illuminated on a hater set. Babylon on fire, burning hotter than the cradle. Gotta really love your people, do no evil to your neighbor. Cause we look into the heavens as we waiting on our Savior. Where you was at? Where were you when Sergio Blame was in the news? Where were you when George Bush get the blues? Where were you when they killed Shane Carter? Where were you when they slayed all the martyrs? ADL, Canary Mission, SBS, BBC, Greenback, Martyr Rice, Millstein, back to the side. You got enemies? Yeah, I said it, get at me. You ain't no friend of me. Alive just like your daddy. What was that energy when Brianna's body was riddled with all them bullets? So I know you talking ish on your Twitter. We got you triggered, pushing your buttons, yo. We got the coast of the nukes. We know you the dukes, and it's a habit when we out spreading the truth. Slave ships funded that. Plantation Exploitation, we're running that. You're pushing the music that's killing my people to make all the addicts keep coming back. But this is the prophecy, and all the problems that you about to see. And nothing compared to the King of the Kings, the homicide is sending out to sea. And damn it, he coming for judgment stateside. We know where to find you, can't hide. Light up the world like daytime. Them fishes go hunting, it's game time. Ha! Where were you when search the blame was in the news? Where were you when George Floyd was getting the blues? Where were you when they killed Sheen Carter? Where were you when they slayed all the martyrs? ADL, Canary Mission, SPLC, BBC, Greenback, Martyr Rice, Lil Stein, Black Side. Where was you? Someone put their lies on a pedestal. The earth ain't less than you cause you fighting no that's exceptional and those are skeptical. My God, judgment's incredible. You begging for attention, you don't need the kind that's medical. Heretical, pride makes you go on Breakfast Club and start fabricating lies. Now it's lunchtime for the people that you despise. You had dinner all expense, your recompense is just dessert for the evil you tried to hide. It was prophesied, we would be perpetually hated. Let them debate it, our people shot, hurt and degraded. The curve we ate it, and all them times when crimes went down. What was you? Nowhere to be found. I'm tired of these weak clowns. Where were you when search the blame was in the news? Where were you when George Floyd was getting the blues? Where were you when they killed Sheen Carter? Where were you when they slayed all the martyrs? ADL, Canary Mission, SPLC, BBC, Greenback, Martyr Rice, Lil Stein, Black Genocide. Go! Mr. Ezra, bring that fire out.
You are now live.
Chill.
Soft winds.
Baptizing with that holy fire, screaming, weeping, gnashing of teeth. That's a holy choir. Welcome to the valley. This is recompense for tribulation. Holy convocation. This is viewing of an oblation. Sticky as it is, that's your situation. Retribution. New sloops on chain gangs. Bringing wealth to Judah. Since the day we grabbed hold your heel, you was born a loser. You was born a loser. No praying, ain't no need in hoping. Bird box was stretching their eyes open. Prepare the children for slaughter, for treachery of the chosen. Prophecy fulfilled, just like it was written. Slave ships, men and women smitten. The earth was given to our enemies. Fake Jew, you ain't no kin to me. Slaughtered over 200 million. You my enemy. Recompense is me, but for you it's gonna be bittersweet.
I need that crown, heavy metal, Ophir, diamond studded from both ears. Time is coming with no tears, fall from the eyes, so no fear. War ready, that fire come the nuke way. Can't call up Bobby Boucher when Christ sent it the Duke way. For real though, boots hit the ground with the steel toe. No Iron Man, the real Avengers. Fender bender heathen just like Iron Can. Wakanda land is fictional, but Israel is biblical, original royalty. If you didn't know, get mad.
Big gad head dress, squad move leg press, big bread all flesh, Sabbath day slaves rest, fire move grave test, God armor no vest, your number 2 we can't test, eat them steady moving around, trying to get crimes in, the vibes in, tell all them dimmies that the God's in my lowest lane I'm super, I'm on my high end, rulership is what I deposit, quit trying to chime in, I'm about to yell with the prayers, I'm going up with it, I'm about to kill this verse, I'll repent when I'm done with it. I'm full cabs like Silverados. Your faith empty as hollow. The sanctuaries and combos. Deeper than dirt. Won't get saved by no silo. You won't confound me. I'm too on point like a rhino. You in the marketplace. You're not leading, you follow. You're so much of a kid. Thought you was walking with Wallow.
don't tick, then the bomb go split. When I run around with the brown down your pit, but they found 2 sticks and the climb legit. Now the rhyme is sick. Hit 'em with a little bit of rhythm in the city where the frown is sit. Try to clown us, but we never two-faced. Put a duvet, wicked nigga with a Jew late. It's a new day, and we coming for the wicked, the villain, the enemy, the way the toupee. Running with the true saints, and be giving the energy. Taking thieves to the penitentiary. Father, please deliver the penalty. Breaking to the knees from the heavenly, giving them tea, that's a remedy. Feel it when you feel it in the spirit on the mission. The kicking the wicked, giving the big condition to tyranny. So biased, see the world when it's on fire. Pre-recorded by the Ghost Rider. Prophetic Armageddon, got perspective. I'ma tell it, bombs dropping on Gaza. It's proper, giving the karma. Our Father, be the drama, the prosper, the lava dropper. Ain't no stopping the author. Bring the doctrine, we chopping. It's a problem when the prophets get popping. We coming up often and be ready or not. We up in the spot, know that you gotta get taught. We do it a lot, end up in the corner to warn them, to giving it all that we got. Never gonna stop this race. If you wanna try, you can drop top with the head chop and the block gon' fade. Yeah, niggas try to cop the name, the rock the fame, tell her that we not the same. We be in the sky on a silent flight, you would think it's a private plane. Yeah, hit him in the back of the island, then we go back to the islands. Don't mean to brag, but we gotta be with the sheep that believe, so we hit up the streets to empty the bag. And we waking them up, bringing them out. It's gonna get rough, the demon gon' shout, but we gotta do what we gotta to enter the kingdom. We out.
I'm in the battle for life. I gotta fight for my right. That's biblical rights, not physical rights. They blinded your sight. You think that they for you, but this is a war zone. This is a war zone. Yes, this is a war zone. Hey, tell them we need our advances, and if they ain't got it, then they gotta double up. The payback is troublesome. Prove my identity. If you need scriptures, then we got 100 of them. Ain't risking my freedom, cause I never had that. Descendant of God. Even if this was tennis, boy, you couldn't match that. Striked out, we the light, and you couldn't match that. The Sabbath is here, the building was swole. Boy, you know we packed that. I know they tired of the songs of repentance. I know they praying the Lord don't revenge us. I know I might lose it all if I'm sinning. I know the ending been fixed from beginning, but hey, your pastor really a heathen. What has he really been teaching? I'm back on my grizzy, but oops, I mean spiritually. I gotta keep my foot right on the net. It wasn't just physically, destroyed us mentally. Now we just coming to cash in our check. My people rap about cars and baguettes. My people still got them chains on their neck.
Hey, shalom, shalom, Israel, Most High, Christ bless. Welcome to another edition of Giving a Sense from A to Z. Today you got Captain Emmanuel of IUIC Arkansas, and today, Lord's willing, we gonna finish Revelation, the 13th chapter. All right, one of the most controversial chapters in the Bible. All these damn fake, false Christian prophets then came up with all type of nonsense, trying to draw from Revelation 13 for years. But guess what? The true prophets with the spirit of the Lord been sent back in the earth to give the actual sense of it. All right, let's open up with Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 8.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 8.
Go ahead.
So they read in the book of the law of God distinctly and gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading.
Right, so you know who you dealing with. Ain't nobody finna go in the book of Revelation and show you precept upon precept what the hell is going on.
Hell no.
So you dealing with the real ones. All right, all praise to the Lord. Let's go to Revelation 13. So shout out to Captain Azariah. He did Revelation 13, 1 through 12. We're going to pick up at verse 13, but to pick up at 13, we're going to start at 11. I ain't going to break it down per se, precept upon precept. He already did that, but we got to read 11 and 12 to go into 13. All right, come on.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right, because this nation pretends, it gives the facade as if it's a Christian nation. That's why I say 2 horns like a lamb, one nation under God, right? But no, it's actually a dragon. It's the devil, right? And the 2 horns is going into their 2 political parties, the Democrats and Republicans, all right? The 2-headed snake. Go ahead.
And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before
That's
him.
why I say 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Think about what they push in their political campaigns. Same-sex marriage, abortion rights, even the other head that is against abortion and all of that. What he pushing? Deportation of God's people, right? Removing a landmark because you the alien. You understand? You came over here uninvited. They was already over here.
The hell is this?
They indigenous. The hell is this? You understand? So they got that facade as if they a Christian nation, but everything that comes out of their mouth is completely contrary to the word of God on both ends of the spectrum. Liberals and conservatives. They the damn devil. Verse 12.
Verse 12. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him.
Talking about Rome. So America exercises all the same power that Rome had, the original. Go ahead.
And causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
Right. So like I said, Captain AZ broke that down, but it's going into run. I'm going to touch back on that because it go into the later verses as well. All right, but watch this, verse 13.
Verse 13. And he doeth great wonders.
That he is America, right? The revived beast, the reborn beast of Rome is come back as America. And America does great wonders. Go ahead.
So that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
So he makes fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Give me that article real quick. Put that on the screen. Read that.
Atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Right, so these is two cities in Japan. Scroll down. And hold on. Read. Well, go ahead and read the paragraph. Go ahead and read the paragraph.
Yes, sir. Atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki during World War II.
During what?
World War II.
Come on.
American bombing raids of the Japanese cities of Hiroshima, August 6, 1945, and Nagasaki, August 9, 1945, that mark the first use of atomic weapons in war.
Come on.
Tens of thousands were killed in the initial explosions, and many more would later succumb to radiation poisoning. On August 10th, one day after the bombing of Nagasaki, the Japanese government issued a statement agreeing to accept the Allied surrender terms that had been dictated in the Potsdam Declaration.
All right. So now give me the images. So this is what it means when it said they made fire to come down from heaven. All right, them atomic bombs that dropped on Nagasaki. Come on, y'all. Nagasaki and Hiroshima. All right. It descended as a scroll from heaven. You understand? The smoke thereof reached the damn ozone hell. That's a wonder. That's a great wonder right there. All right. So now go back to Revelation 13. Read 13 again.
Revelation 13, verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
World War II, 1945, Nagasaki and Hiroshima. All right, read.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Right, because those were miracles. That's a miracle. How can you destroy a whole town with one bomb? You understand? So those are the miracles it's talking about. It's not talking about what's the white folks' names? Give me some fake prophets. That be Benny Hill, Joel. But I don't think he do the going around touching people, acting like he made them uncrippled and stuff. Benny Hill. Who? Jim Jones? What the hell? Jim Jones? Dipset? Come on now, dog. Jimmy Swagger. Right, it ain't talking about that. You understand? It's talking about America dropping them damn atomic bombs. Hold that real quick. Go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. So it said he doeth great wonders, that he make fire come down from heaven and deceiveth them which dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. 2 Thessalonians 2:8.
The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8.
Read.
And then shall that wicked be revealed.
That wicked is talking about men in the earth. When you read verse 3, read verse 3.
Verse 3.
Uh-huh.
Let no man deceive you by any means.
Come on.
For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
Uh-huh.
And that man
That
of
what?
And that man
That what?
That man
That what?
That man of sin be revealed. The son of perdition.
So notice it says that man of sin be revealed. Now read verse 8.
Verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed.
So that wicked that shall be revealed is the same thing as verse 3. The man of sin. The man of sin and the wicked is the same thing. Can we show y'all what man? Give me that in Malachi chapter 1. Yes, sir. What race of man is the man of sin or that wicked? Read that.
Malachi chapter 1 verse 2.
Come on.
I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Jump down to
saith the
verse
Lord.
4.
Verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Edom said.
Whereas Edom said, Edom is Esau, Idumea. You understand? The so-called white man. Read.
We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Come on.
Thus saith
And that going to the deadly wound was healed. You understand? The Renaissance. We're going to touch on it. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Uh-huh.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
They're going to build, but I'm going to throw down. Read.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
The what?
The border of wickedness.
So God said they shall call them. Who is them? Edom. That race. That whole race is going to be called the border of wickedness. You understand? The beginning and the end thereof. Y'all remember the first murderer? Cain. What he had put on him? The mark. You understand? What this last ruling kingdom in the earth gonna do? Establish the mark of the beast. Same thing. They the border of wickedness. The beginning, the end. You understand? And no other nation in their wicked, because all the other nations wicked as hell too, but they cannot exceed the border that the white man has set. They are that damn wicked. Go back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. But they go back to they had the two horns like a lamb, and they deceived the world, because you wouldn't think. Even all the wickedness that they done to establish their kingdom and that they continue to do to prolong their kingdom. You say the white man is the devil to a black man whose ancestors was all type of victims. You understand, in many different categories and facets. You say the white man is the devil to a black man with a snow buddy on his side. He gonna go to war with you in the name of white Jesus on the street. For real. That's why I read again. Verse 8.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8.
Come on.
And then shall that wicked be revealed.
That wicked got to be revealed because he's been hidden under the facade of Christianity, the image of Cesare Borgia, which we're going to show y'all. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Read.
Even him,
this man, the man of sin, go ahead.
whose coming is after the working of Satan.
His coming is after the working of Satan. Remember that. Remember what the Bible is saying right here. Whose coming is after the working of Satan. Go ahead.
With all power and signs.
With all what?
With all power and signs.
With all power and signs. Go ahead.
And lying wonders.
That's what we read in Revelation chapter 13. That's what the miracles is talking about. You understand? So now go to Mark. No. Go to Revelation 13 and 2. So I'm dealing with the miracles. The fire coming down from heaven. All right? Where did they get this power from? Thessalonians said after the working of Satan. Revelation 13, verse 2.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 2.
Go ahead.
And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion.
The mouth of a lion. Remember that. That lion is talking about Babylon. What it's saying is America is going to have qualities and traits from each prior captivity that the Israelites was in. You understand? They're going to have all those different attributes compiled into one wicked-ass kingdom. You understand? But the lion represents Babylon. It says they have the mouth of a lion. Remember that. Go ahead.
And the dragon gave him his power.
So what is that saying? They're saying the same thing in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 said, whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Meaning what? The intellectual, scientific divinity that they had, the ability to put split atoms and make a bomb, destroy a whole city, and the smoke reach to the heaven. That was of the damn devil himself. Period. The Satan himself, that angel, Satan, gave them that power. Go ahead.
And his seat and great authority.
And great authority. It came from the damn devil. That's who they worship. They worship the devil. All right? But now give me that Wikipedia real quick. We still dealing with them atomic bombs. And we tying it to how they got that from Satan. All right? Put that on the screen.
J. Robert Oppenheimer.
J. Robert Oppenheimer. I know someone to show his face. Weird ass looking white man. Edomite. All right? So, they just came out with the movie, what, 2 years ago? You understand? So, some of y'all may be familiar with his name. Read that first paragraph.
J. Robert Oppenheimer, born Julius Robert Oppenheimer, was an American theoretical physicist who served as the director of the Manhattan Project's Los Alamos Laboratory during World War II.
During what?
World War II.
Come on.
He is often called the father of the atomic bomb.
Damn.
For his role in overseeing the development of the first nuclear weapons.
And they're the only nuclear weapons that have been used thus far. You understand? So, yes, J. Robert Oppenheimer, the father of the atomic bomb. Damn! Now, give me that quote real quick, the first one. Yeah, put that on the screen. Let's see what he said out his own mouth.
J. Robert Oppenheimer says, I am become death.
I am what?
I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
That's what he said after he, gave his contribution to the development of those atomic bombs. He said, I am become death. Come on now. That ain't the devil. I don't know what the hell is. All right, give me that in Habakkuk chapter 2 about Oppenheimer, the Edomite. Oppenheimer the Edomite, but really their whole race. I forgot to finish that the rest of that verse. It said, the people in whom the Lord have indignation forever. It's all of them. Some of them just deeper off in it. They got a deeper involvement in the prophecies unfolding concerning who they are. But they are the damn devil.
Message.
Read what you got.
The book of Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4.
Come on.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
You see that? I am become death, destroyer of worlds. You see how he lifted up? Because you a damn geek that learn how to split atoms. Man, Satan entered into that man. You understand? Straight up. God said their soul is not upright in them. Who would concoct such a thing? How could men create something to where the fire reach unto heaven? And you just drop it, killing thousands upon thousands, mostly pedestrians. Their soul is not upright in them. That's who God is talking about. Read.
But the just shall live by his faith.
The Israelites going to live by faith in Christ, who going to destroy them with the brightness of his coming.
That's right.
Come on.
Yea, also, Because he transgresseth by wine.
Right. He transgressed by lies, false doctrine. Go ahead.
He is a proud man.
He is a proud man. Read.
Neither keepeth at home.
He don't keep at home. He always in other countries trying to steal their resources and indoctrinate the people. Go ahead.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell.
He enlarges his desire as hell. That's the kingdom of the white man. This is not the kingdom of heaven. You understand? This is hell. And he make all nations and people subject unto him. This is hell. He enlarges his desire as hell. Go ahead.
And is as death.
And is what?
And is as death.
And is as death. Put the quote on the screen again. You can't make this up. If not them, who is it? What do you say?
I am become death.
Damn.
Destroyer of
You
worlds.
can't make this up. Give me the next quote now. Give me the next quote. Read that.
We have done the devil's work.
So wait a minute. We read in Thessalonians, right? Even him who's coming is after the what?
The working of Satan.
The working of Satan. What did David say after he developed that bomb?
We have
Made fire come down from heaven?
we have done the devil's work.
That's the miracles. Them lying wonders. Go ahead.
Now we have come back to our real job, which is to devote ourselves exclusively to research.
Right. That's Mr. Oppenheimer. Right? And that exclusively to research go back to that Psalm 64. They make a diligent search. The inward thought of every one of them is deep. I tell you. So now go to Mark 13:22. So the white man, the wicked, atomic bombs, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Let me show y'all what this thing tie into. Mark 13:22.
The book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 22.
Come on.
For false Christ.
For what?
For false Christ.
False Christ. False Christ. Now we know what the real Christ looked like, right? Hair like wool, skin like brass burnt in a furnace, from the tribe of Judah. Judah black unto the ground, right? And he said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Also. So his appearance and his teaching, we know according to the Bible, he was a black man.
That's right.
That taught repentance. He taught Israel to turn back to God's commandments. But what did he also warn us about? Read that again.
For false Christ.
For false Christ. So they gonna have a false appearance, a false image that don't line up with the Bible, and also the doctrine, the message is not gonna line up with the words of Christ in the Bible. You understand? It's gonna be false. Read.
And false prophets shall rise.
And the false prophets are those missionaries and evangelists, the damn Christian church, the Catholic Church, and all they damn kids and grandkids. Christianity. You understand? So you got white Jesus and you got the Christianity preachers. Go ahead.
And shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible.
So there's signs and wonders is going back to what we read, right? Because they did it in the name of the United States, one nation under God, two horns like a lamb. The Christian, they did it in the name of white Jesus. And we going to prove it. we going to prove that thing. But it says, and shall show signs and wonders to what?
To seduce.
Come on.
If it were possible, even the elect.
Now, go back to Revelation 13, verse 14.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 14.
Come on.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Atomic bombs, nuclear weapons, read.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image.
That they should make a what?
Image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Now, give me that image to the beast. And how do this correlate with the atomic bombs of 1945? Put that on the screen real quick.
Head of Christ.
The head of Christ. Look at this damn false Christ. Look at this demon. All right? So it says 1940, but watch this. Scroll down. Scroll down. Go back up. Go back up. Go back up. That paragraph. Go back up. That paragraph right there. The Baptist bookstore.
The Baptist bookstore initially popularized the painting, distributing various size lithographic images for sale throughout the southern United States.
Come on.
The Salvation Army and the YMCA, as members of the USO, handed out pocket-sized versions of the painting to American servicemen heading overseas during World War II.
During what?
World War II.
During what?
World War II.
Y'all see that? That's when that image blew up. Damn, ain't that ironic?
You can't make it.
That's when the image blew up. When they blew up Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That thing went together, Lord. I'm telling you. Hey, cold with it. Now read go back to Revelation 13, verse 14.
Revelation 13, verse 14.
Go ahead.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Come on.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast.
We got to make an image to the God that gave us this power. But it's going to be deception because they're going to say that it's Jesus of Nazareth. But it's really the image of the working of, they doing a working of Satan. You understand? So that's why it's the image of the beast. Go ahead.
Which had the wound by a sword and did live.
So how did this beast have a wound by a sword and did live? Jump up. Verse 3.
Verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death.
It's talking about Rome. When the Roman Empire fell, all right, by the hands of Septimius Severus. Go ahead.
And his deadly wound was healed.
But his deadly wound was healed. Read.
And all the world wondered after the beast.
So what does that mean? His deadly wound was healed. Give me that real quick. Renaissance. All right, put that on the screen.
Renaissance.
Go ahead.
From French Renaissance, from re, back again, plus naissance, birth. From Latin nascenta, from nasi, be born.
So it basically means rebirth, back again, right? That's what we just read. His deadly wound was healed. After Rome was destroyed or fell in 193 AD, you understand, a little bit over 1,000 years later, they came back into power. It's known as the Renaissance era. And the face of the Renaissance era is white Jesus. Go back to Revelation 13. And then guess what? They go, like we said, it go right with the Malachi 1 verse 4 about that wicked. What they say, we are impoverished, but we shall rebuild the desolate places. Meaning what? We gonna be back again. That deadly wound gonna be here. So this is how you know this beast is talking about Edom. All right, but read that.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 15.
Come on.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
He had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Go ahead.
That the image of the beast should both speak.
And that image gonna be able to speak. Read.
And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Now watch this. Go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 verse 20.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 20.
Go ahead.
And so the multitude, allured by the grace of the work.
So the multitude meaning, and the next verse is going to say it, but every damn body, allured by the grace of the work. Read.
Took him now.
Took him now. So it's a mortal man. You understand? But the grace of the work, the painter, the artist is just so graceful with his hands. You understand? One of the most famous, maybe the most famous painter ever, Leonardo da Vinci. So, yeah, he allured the multitude. So they took him, this mortal man, now for what?
For a god.
For what?
A god.
Come on.
which a little before was but honored as a man.
Now, watch this. Give me that real quick. That Wikipedia. Who is that talking about? What we just read. Read that.
Cesare Borgia.
Uh-huh.
Cesare Borgia was an Italian cardinal and condottiero, I guess, an illegitimate son of Pope Alexander VI and member of the Spanish Aragonese House of Borgia. His fight for power was a major inspiration for The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli.
Now, I don't want to be one of them people, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that Borgia, it's like the state of Georgia. Like, you know, you don't say Georgia. Right. But, you know, Borgia. You know how Israel do. We just, you know, victuals. But it's vittles, though. All right, but anyway, where we at? Yeah, go back to Wisdom of Solomon 14. So he was just a man. He was a bastard. The illegitimate son of Pope Alexander VI.
What?
All right? He was the stain of a pope.
The hell is this?
All right? Now, read verse 21.
Wisdom of Solomon 14:21.
Read.
And this was an occasion to deceive the world.
Right. So him being painted, his face being plastered as an image to the most powerful man that ever walked the earth, the Son of God. That was the purpose. You understand? To deceive the world. Come on.
For men serving either calamity or tyranny did ascribe unto stones and stocks the incommunicable name.
Right. Christianity. Right. The crosses and all of that. The white Jesus. All type of countries and governments, small and great, has ascribed the name of Jesus to that face and that cross.
Come on now, dog.
That was to deceive the world. So guess what? The world is deceived. That's why the wicked gotta be what? Revealed. That's what's happening right now. Now remember, it said in Revelation 13 that the image should both speak. It says speak, right? So also, this one of them powers, signs, lying wonders, their technology, their media. You understand? Their media capability was never before seen. You understand? Watch this. Give me that real quick. That clip. That movie clip about the image speaking. I just want them like 8 seconds. Come on.
The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to give good tidings to the poor.
All right. So y'all see that, right? Cesare Borgia, he talking. And he's saying Luke 4 is his script. You understand?
Come on now, dog.
But that is not how the Bible describes how he looked.
Hell no.
It was an occasion to deceive the world, brothers and sisters. You understand? And it was very strategic. All right, we're going to establish our world dominance, put the fear of God on all nations with these bombs, and to, what's the word? To subside the bombs, we're going to pass out these images, popularize this image. You understand? So they can know who gave us our grace.
The devil!
You understand? Jesus.
You can't make this stuff up.
Jesus gave us authority to bomb y'all.
What?
You understand? I'm telling you, very strategic. What did it say about that serpent? More subtle than any beast of the field, crafty as hell. All right, go back to Revelation 13, read verse 16.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 16.
Come on.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
One of the most controversial scriptures in the whole Bible. You understand? He causeth all that he is the beast, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in a right hand and a forehead. So Christianity and some dumb black Hebrew Israelites And the spirit of Christianity
Oh!
has said that it is the microchip, like the one you got in your debit card.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
No, that ain't it.
Hell
All right, what's the mark? Let's start with 1 Timothy chapter 4. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1.
Come on.
Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith,
Read.
giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
Doctrines of devils, right? Christianity, Catholicism. Go ahead.
Speaking lies and hypocrisy,
Watch this.
having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
And this go back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. When you keep reading 10, 11, and 12, it talk about the strong delusion to where people can't receive the truth. That's because their conscience is seared with a hot iron. What the hell? What happens when you leave a hot iron, when you sear your shirt with a hot iron?
Leaves a mark.
It leaves a permanent mark. You understand? So that mark that is left comes from the doctrine of devils. What do you think is the doctrine of the damn devil? Sin. What do Christianity teach? Basically, do as thou wilt. The same thing the Satanic Bible teach. You can do what you want to do in the name of white Jesus.
Hell no.
All right. Now read verse 3. This like a little confirmation to it. Read.
Verse 3. Forbidding to marry
That's the Catholic priesthood. Go ahead.
and commanding to abstain from meats,
That's Lent, right? That was made up by the Catholic Church. Read.
which God hath created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth.
So now go to Job chapter 10, verse 14, just in case we slow.
Be slow.
It's made very plain here. What the hell is this mark?
Job chapter 10, verse 14.
Come on.
If I sin, then
If I what?
If I sin,
If I sin, sin is the transgression of the law. Go ahead.
then thou markest me.
Then thou what?
Markest me.
Then thou markest me. Come on.
And thou wilt not acquit me from mine iniquity.
You see that? So what is the mark? Sin. Plain and simple. Now notice that this is where people get retarded. Well, it say in their right hand, in their forehead. So that means it got to be a surgical chip.
Really, nigga?
Now go to Revelation 17. And verse, now look, don't let nobody put no damn chip in your damn head, in your hand now. But that ain't what it's talking about. Revelation 17, verse 4.
The book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and
The
scarlet
woman
color,
is talking about Babylon the Great, America. All this stuff go together. Go ahead.
and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls,
Read.
having a golden cup in her hand.
So she got a golden cup in her hand.
Message.
Come on.
full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
What is abominations and filthiness of fornication?
sin?
Read.
And
So that's in
upon,
the hand. Go ahead.
and upon her forehead
And up on her forehead. Read.
was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Which is what?
Sin.
So that means you believe it and you agree with it. Like people reach out their right hand and make an agreement or a covenant. You understand? You agree with it. You believe it, you agree with it. All right? That's what it's talking about. So let's get some examples. Now remember we read earlier in Revelation, right? It said that this beast had the feet of but the leopard, the bear, then it said the mouth of a lion. The lion is Babylon, right? So what did Babylon do? The mouth of a lion. Daniel 3 verse 4.
The book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 4.
Come on.
Then an herald cried aloud, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages.
Right. So this was under the jurisdiction of Nebuchadnezzar. All right, of Babylon. Read.
That at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar, the king, have set up.
You got to worship that golden image. Read.
And whoso falleth not down and worship,
And if you don't worship it,
shall the same hour be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace.
y'all see that? You got to be put to death. America going to do the same thing. Let's go to the white man. First Maccabees 1. First Maccabees 1:41.
First-
Amalek.
First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 41.
Go ahead.
Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
That what?
All should be one people.
Right. That's what the white man today calls the New World Order. Ain't that on the back of your dollar? That's the E pluribus unum, right? Or is it the other giant? Yeah, I think that's the E pluribus unum. The New World Order. No, Nouveau. Yeah, that's right. Say it on the mic.
Novus Ordo Seclorum.
Yeah, that's New World Order right there. You understand? Same agenda. Then he like his judgment and tutoring. Same spirits come back, do the same stuff. Read.
Verse 42. And everyone should leave his laws.
And there you go. In order to be down, you understand? Like we read in Daniel chapter 3, you had to leave your laws. That's law number 1 for the Israelites. Have no other gods before me. Number 2, don't bow down to them. You understand? But that was the law that Babylon had set up. Guess what? Look at what the law that the Greeks established, that you had to leave your laws. Go ahead.
So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
Come on.
Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
To his what?
His religion.
That's what that it go back to 1 Timothy chapter 4. Doctrines of devils. Doctrines. You understand? That Mark is dealing with idolatry. The religion of Satan. Go ahead.
And sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath.
Jump down to 49.
Verse 49.
Uh-huh.
To the end they might forget the law.
So we can forget the law. And the mark would be on our foreheads, meaning sin, instead of God's laws. Because remember, he said he going to seal the servants of God in their forehead. You understand? Satan trying to put that mark on your forehead, meaning what? You forget the law and consent unto his religion. Read.
And change all the ordinances.
Jump down to 56.
Verse 56.
Come on.
And when they had rent in pieces the books of the law which they found, they burnt them with fire.
So if they found you with the Holy Bible, they took your Bible and burnt it with fire. You know they working on that. They finna ban these Bibles. Because we got this Bible and we just constantly prophesying their destruction. Constantly revealing the wicked.
That's
constantly
right.
undoing the mark that's upon many of the foreheads of our people. Getting our people to repent. You understand? I'm telling you, this thing gonna come into effect. Read.
And wheresoever was found with any the book of the testament,
And if you was found with the Bible, read.
or if any consented to the law,
You was a commandment keeper.
the king's commandment was that they should put him to death.
So that happened in Babylon. That happened in Greece. That also happened during the Spanish Inquisition. You understand? When they was rebuilding the desolate places, establishing the Renaissance era. Same thing. So give me some images real quick. Is that going to happen today? Yes. It's in the works. All right. Put that on the screen. So now, mind you, right? And we done went over this before plenty of times. Judaism is supposed to be like an antichrist religion. They don't believe in Jesus. They books say, the Talmud say all type of foul stuff about Jesus. They got all type of wicked, filthy folklore about Jesus Christ.
What?
They say that he's a spawn of Satan. But you got the Catholic Pope, the face of Christianity, literally in the face, kissing the face, licking whatever, intimate in the face of what's supposed to be the Antichrist religion.
What the hell?
Because I'm telling you, they joining together. All right? Novio Seclorum, whatever the hell you say. All right, give me the next image. You understand? Not only Amalek, the fake Jews and the Christians, but Muslims as well. They all gonna come together under one banner. All right, for the new world order. All right, was that it? Was it another one? Yeah, look at that. You understand? So, yeah, go back to Revelation 13. It's going down, brothers and sisters. It's going down. Revelation 13:17.
Revelation 13, verse 17.
Come on.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right. So again, microchip, you understand, people taking this and all type of crazy beliefs and doctrines. So just now, let me just say this, right? America has already flexed this power, but it hasn't gone to the extent of this verse being 100% fulfilled. What I mean by that is it's going to extend to all of, like it's in verse 16, calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. You understand? But they've already flexed this power on a global scale. All right, give me that real quick. At Wikipedia, it said that no man might buy or sell save he that has the mark. Give me that Wikipedia real quick. Did I post it? All right, give me a second. Give me a second. La 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 la. Ooh. Alright, I just said it. So it said that no man might that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Put that on the screen real quick.
United States sanctions.
What's that?
United States sanctions are financial and trade restrictions imposed against individuals, entities, and jurisdictions whose actions contradict U.S. foreign policy.
U.S. foreign what?
Foreign policy.
Foreign what?
Policy or national security goals.
Now, remember that word policy. All right? Give me that in Daniel chapter 8. Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. So it said against individuals, entities, and jurisdictions. All right? Basically countries. Read that.
Daniel chapter 8, verse 25.
Go ahead.
And through his policy.
Through his what?
His policy.
Come on.
Also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And he shall magnify himself in his heart.
Read.
And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes.
He's going to get so magnified in his heart that he's going to stand up against Christ. Read.
But he shall be broken without hand.
The Lord going to destroy him with the brightness of his coming. All this stuff go together. All right? Now, give me 1 Maccabees chapter 8. So this is an example of sanctions in the Bible. This was the Roman Republic. All right? Not the Roman Empire with the 12 Caesars, but their predecessor, the Roman Republic. 1 Maccabees 8, verse 4.
The book of 1 Maccabees chapter 8, verse 4.
Go ahead.
And that by their policy and patience.
By their what?
Policy and patience.
By their policy and patience. Come on.
They had conquered all the place, though it were very far from them.
Read.
And the kings also that came against them from the uttermost part of the earth, till they had discomfited them, and given them a great overthrow, so that the rest did give them tribute every year.
Jump down to verse 26. Watch this.
Verse 26.
Come on.
Neither shall they give anything unto them that make war upon them.
So if you are op to the Romans, you understand? They cannot, there's sanctions right there. They could not receive anything. Watch this.
Or aid them with victuals,
With goods,
weapons, money, or ships, as it hath seemed good unto the Romans.
If they decide you can't get that, you ain't gonna get it. Damn. If you don't agree with their policy, you understand, and you violate, it's over with. Go ahead.
But they shall keep their covenants without taking anything therefore.
So like I said, America did already done that on that scale as far as sanctions, embargoes, stuff like that. But what we read in Revelation 13 is going to go to a much broader extent, right? Meaning to us. You understand? You ain't going to be able to buy or sell, just like we read about in Babylon. If you didn't bow down and worship that beast or that image, thrown in the fire. First Maccabees 1. If you didn't consent unto his religion, put to death. You understand? It's going to get there. And how are they going to force people to submit, to consent unto their religion? Watch this. Give me that next clip. This is how economics play a part in the religion of the beast. Play that. And this is from Bishop Nathaniel class. Double honors to the mighty Bishop Nathaniel. This one of the coldest classes ever. All right. This was recent too. All right. Idolatry, America's last sin. You understand? Where he went and he brought it out. What we going over right now. As you saw, that which have been done is that which shall be. All right, they're going to force people to be subject unto this one world religion. And economics is going to be a tool of establishing that power, that submission. Play that clip.
The scariest thing in the world for me is a central bank digital currency. When there's a central bank digital currency, the government can literally, because it's all digital, they can control where you spend and what you spend, and they can cut you off at one point if they own the central hub of the ledger.
If it's on one ledger.
If it's on one ledger. And that is what they're gearing up for. They're gearing up for central bank digital currency. Now let's just quickly compare central bank digital currency with what happened with COVID. During COVID, we had to stay at home, and there were curfews, and you had to be at home past a certain time, and you couldn't go in the morning. Now, one way to enforce that is to just say, hey guys, you can't leave, and if you do leave, you better be part of the
essential
workers. Another way to do it is to just cut off your spending and basically say to you, listen, you cannot spend money between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Cannot spend money. Wherever you go, you will not be able to touch money out of your bank account. Once people get used to using the central bank digital currency, you've given the government the ultimate power.
Damn!
Well, alrighty
then. So, once they put that thing into play, I'm telling you, when they shut off all your monies, and you talking about somebody, keep the commandment, a lot of people gonna be tried in that day. All right? Why you think it said many of the Israelites also consented unto their religion? I'm telling you. So, hey, go back to Revelation 13, read 17 and 18.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 17.
Come on.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
So we went over how the U.S. has had the power for years, right, to establish sanctions and embargoes, but it's going deeper. It's going into like what they brought out with the central banking digital currency or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be along those lines to affect everyone. Go ahead.
Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right, and this is where a lot of people get retarded too. Watch this, verse 18.
Here is wisdom.
Here go wisdom.
Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast.
Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. Now, I got a personal belief about this right here, right? who on earth brought the understanding out about the number of the beast?
The general, Bishop Nathaniel.
Read it again.
Here is wisdom. Let him that hath
I
understanding
ain't gonna say nothing else. Go ahead.
count the number of the beast.
Come on.
For it is the number of a man.
Of a what?
Amen.
They go back to the 2 Thessalonians 2. The man of sin, that wicked. Edom, Esau. Go ahead.
And his number is 666.
So 600, 3 scores, score is 20. So 3 score is 60. So 660 and 666. Now, like I said, him that have understanding, our bishop, they made it plain. You understand? But we gonna help y'all out because I know, y'all just Jay-Z, Beyonce, and all of that weird stuff.
Shut your black lips.
But go to the second edge quick. So this is what it's going into.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
So the Bible says Esau is the end of the world. Go ahead.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Now, we dealing with the book of Revelation, which is all about the world ending. You understand? And Ezra said Esau is the end of the world. Now, what the hell that got to do with 666? Let's see. Revelation 6 and 12. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 12.
Come on.
And I beheld when he had opened the 6th seal.
The what?
The 6th seal.
The 6th seal. Come on.
And lo, there was a great earthquake.
That great earthquake is talking about World War III. You understand? In which the white man is going to be the main character. Now, go to Revelation 9 and 13. So we dealt with what? The 6th seal. Revelation 9:13.
Revelation chapter 9, verse 13.
Come on.
And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before God.
Come on.
Saying to the 6th angel which had the trumpet.
Had the what?
The trumpet.
Come on.
Loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
So now you're reading about the 6th trumpet. Now go to Revelation 16 and 12. So there's 2 6s.
Revelation chapter 16, verse 12. And the 6th angel.
The what?
The 6th angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
That's the dragons of Arabia now.
That's right.
You understand? What are they going to team up with the Iranians and all of them to prepare for World War III against who? The white man, Esau. So that shows 666. The 6th bell, the 6th trumpet, the sixth seal. You understand? 666. This is wisdom. Get out of that nonsense. They really don't. The world don't really got no explanation for that. But it's really easy. All praise to the Most High for our leadership. Double honors to our leadership. All praise.
That's right.
But look, y'all, there's Revelation the 13th chapter. Lord's one of y'all was edified by that. Make sure y'all donate to the Booster Club. Our bishop, our general, right, and fellow deacons and captains, they abroad right now. Thanks to you, brothers and sisters, and y'all help. So continue to help so we can keep it going. Donate to the Booster Club, all right? Hit that QR code right there, all right? Also, make sure y'all follow Nathaniel7 on Instagram, all right? Like I said, double honors to our bishop, Bishop Nathaniel, Bishop Yawasab, Bishop Kanai, the deacons, all right? The mighty captains. All praise to the Most High God for our leaders. And also, we can't leave without giving, the local shout-out. Make sure y'all subscribe. The IUIC Arkansas.
That's right.
AR Kansas. That's how you spell it. Type it in. Hit that notification bell, too. All All right, so you can be alerted when we drop our videos, and also tune in to our radio show, Let's Talk Truth. We back in action.
That's right.
Back in action every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. All right, all praise to the Most High God. Shalom, Most High Christ. Bless.
Shalom.
Image of the beast. I can take lies no more. Hey, Jesus Christ the King. Burn up in the sword on him. Hey, Black Messiah, pray the fire. Time to roll on him. Hey, burn the image of the demon that they forced on us. Hey, I ain't gon' lie. All these niggas gon' die. All these niggas gon' fry. Ain't no point in asking why. Right here before your eyes. False image on the rise. Took our sight, made us blind. Now we back on the grind.
Why you wanna take my life? No matter what you do, look at I will never lose, nigga. You can never take my life.